So Joe, a tough one to take this afternoon where the scoreline doesn't really affect how we played. What are your thoughts on today's game?
Yeah, today was always going to be tough when we're playing against a good side. I thought they were excellent the whole 90 minutes. Good players, good coaches. But ultimately, I think we give goals away too easy, and that was probably what happened in the first half. I felt as though we conceded a penalty as well, which this one probably wasn't a penalty, let's be honest, but it was still a period of the game where we let them come on to us, and we've maybe put ourselves under a bit of pressure. We were really good when we played. We went really high in terms of our shape and press, and when we were playing their half, I thought we were excellent. But when we sort of dropped off and they sort of came into the game, that's when a few of the goals started flying in. But again, we just don't help ourselves with the type of goals that we concede. It doesn't come from our shape and structure really. It's just maybe poor decision making or just maybe a lapse of concentration. So yeah, it is frustrating, but ultimately, we've just got to finish the season as strong as what we possibly can.
You mentioned shape and structure. You changed the formation for today's game. Do you feel
Mm.
it helped the team?
Yeah, not if you look at the scoreline, but actually, if you're just here watching today, certainly the first half, I thought that you'd hopefully see that progression. We felt as though, listen, we've got 3 games left to go, and we just sort of want to go for it and go down fighting with a bit of dignity, to be honest, because it's not enjoyable when you're sitting back and in a low block and looking to try and get results that way. Probably hasn't worked for us as much as we wanted to either, and we've got a few younger players that have come into the team that we felt as though with their energy, anticipation in terms of that press and being really aggressive. I felt as though we can begin to press a bit higher and a bit more aggressively to be on the front foot. And yeah, we did that for periods of the game, but it's just that consistency, and unfortunately we struggled with that aspect.
A fantastic goal from Georgia Neath. How pleased are you to have her back in the starting 11?
Yeah, Georgia's her attitude. It's very easy for me to coach her because her attitude is perfect all the time. She is aggressive. She is always gives 110%, and she'd probably say herself that it probably isn't the best player in the team in terms of technically, but her attitude and is outstanding, which is the reason as to why she scored. And ultimately, she carries that attitude for the next however many years, and you can achieve whatever she wants to because she's such a fantastic young player. And I'm really pleased for her because she's a great person.
And a break now for 2 weeks before our last home game of the season when we take on Northampton. How are you feeling going into that?
Yeah, again, it's going to be tough. Northampton, a very good team. I know a little bit about them, but again, we just got to focus on ourselves and finish the season strong. Again, don't think when you look at the results and we conceded however many goals over the last game, we can't have that going into the last 2 fixtures. We've really got to be resilient and score a few more goals and just be let's narrow down that score line in terms of actually being a little bit more competitive for the whole 90 minutes. We always have been in moments, but just not for the full game, and that's why we haven't gotten results, and that's why we've conceded so many goals. But yeah, we've just got to be positive and finish the season strong.
Thank you, Joe.